Did a day dawn when you grew weary of the monotonous routine, trudging the two-point line in the city's bustle? Was there a fleeting moment when you yearned to shed it all and embark on a fresh start? Have you ever dreamed of your utopia in the dead of night? Busyness yields its fruits, yet it does not always bring satisfaction. If you are weary, Stardew Valley is always there to welcome you, under the watch of sun and moon, accompanied by fields of green. In this game, the player takes on the role of a character who escapes the hustle and bustle of city life to inherit their grandfather's farm, embarking on a new journey to start a new country life in a place called Stardew Valley. Despite its resemblance to a traditional farming simulation game, Stardew Valley's gameplay extends beyond such boundaries. From socializing and celebrating festivals to embarking on adventures, you can choose any lifestyle that appeals to you in this charming little town. You can complete the community bundle to drive away the Joja Corporation, or choose to become a member of Joja Mart and close down the old community center. These are two different main storylines in the game. Of course, you can also completely ignore them and do as you please. To date, Stardew Valley has sold over 20 million copies across various platforms. On Steam, out of 640,000 players, 98% have given the game positive reviews. On Metacritic, it boasts an aggregate score of 89 and a user rating of 8.8. According to data, the majority of players express high praise for Stardew Valley's pacing, atmosphere, and freedom in their reviews. While there are a few individuals who unequivocally rate it poorly, the overwhelming affection from most players drowns out these negative comments. What then is the source of Stardew Valley's compelling appeal? One of the attractions of Stardew Valley comes from the living, breathing community it builds. Each character in Stardew Valley has their own distinct personality traits. There will also be character flaws that real, ordinary people will have, and these shortcomings make them all the more vivid. As a business simulation game, Stardew Valley offers a peaceful escape. Escape the stresses of life and feel the good life in games. Stardew Valley enables players to forget the pains of life and experience the purest country life as a farmer. You can even do nothing, wander around the town hunting for treasures and finding eggs, and experience a simple life. Stardew Valley's rules framework, while limited, grants players infinite possibilities. The complex and flexible rules framework is the foundation of the Stardew Valley experience in terms of freedom, not limitlessness. These rules are neither too simple to bore the player, nor too complex to frustrate the player. Each decision creates a unique gaming experience, allowing for a level of freedom that extends far beyond real life. That play is not ordinary or real life. It is rather a stepping out of real life into a temporary sphere of activity with a disposition all of its own. The most attractive point of this game is not farming, fishing, socializing, or fighting, but the process of building your own world in a virtual game town. This process is similar to creating a miniature garden. Clear boundaries, overviews, and a consistent level of abstraction work hand in hand to make the miniature world believable, complete, and tractable for both the author and player. Into an imperfect world and into the confusion of life, it brings a temporary, a limited perfection. What impresses you in a game may not be the so-called gameplay or mechanics, but the feeling that this game brings to you at a certain moment. It may be the greetings of your loved ones every morning. It may be the fact that you have finally caught the fish of legend after your own relentless efforts. These joys, which are hard to get in real life, can soothe your tired heart in real life again and again, make you fall deeper in love with this pixelated calm town, and make the farm you run in this game your second home, which is something that many similar simulation and farming games on the market can't achieve. As mentioned earlier, the beauty of Stardew Valley is that it delivers a second lifelike experience. But how does it do that? Looking at its design of goals, rules, and challenges, we found some interesting ideas. Stardew Valley's realism comes from its high degree of freedom and fault tolerance. Stardew Valley possesses a straightforward main goal: building wealth and improving your quality of life, which provides a clear direction and original motivation for players. However, this goal is different from traditional competing goals or other figurative goals. It is abstract and free. Stardew Valley's rules are simulations of real-life dynamic system, of production, trading, and other activities, so they are consistent with real-life logic and ethics, of course, with modest simplifications. It is through the gameplay features that players can make sufficiently complex in-game decisions, based on real-life experience to enjoy a sense of accomplishment. The world of Stardew Valley shows on of the modern people's imagination for an ideal society, including the ideal lifestyle, interpersonal relationship, and other dimensions. The boundary between the real world and the computer game will always be objective, and that's why the game is fascinating. When you finish a tiring day's work, make a cup of hot tea, sit down in front of the computer, open Stardew Valley, and read the letter from your grandfather in the game. Perhaps someday you will be crushed by the burden of life, feel lost and empty. At that time, my child, you can open this gift, throw away all these struggles, to find the true harmony between human and human, human and nature. This game is such a gift. When you are tired, open it and enjoy this pure dream.